Hello and welcome back to Adam's Smooth Talk Radio. Today we're in the car and we're heading towards Tahoe. And I'm now with Jane Shafgans, Nico, what's his last name? Nico Shafgans. And I'm with Nick Quesada as well. And right now I'm going to be talking to Nick Quesada, and he's going to be telling us about what we see here in Tahoe, because you obviously cannot see yourself. And I'm going to be talking on his show, which is a counterpart to Adam's Smooth Talk Radio called Nick's Smooth Talk Radio. So as soon as he finishes giving me the intro, I'll hand it to him. So listen into what Nick has to say. So here he is.
Hey, YouTube listeners, this is Nick Quesada, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the environment and the light and the color here in Tahoe. There's a lot of greens. The mosses have a yellow tinge. It's a beautiful brown, earthy environment, and you couldn't really find a better representation for this color palette anywhere else on the earth. Many films try to emulate this area, but they truly cannot unless you see it in person. It's like there's also some rock formations in the gray tones. And the sky is incredibly blue. Yeah, imagine the bluest sky you've ever seen, and then increase the saturation on that. It's really amazing. I'm wearing a blue shirt. It's about 10 times the saturation of the sky blue. And I'm wearing some khaki shorts. They're cargo shorts. They're a tan color, a khaki color, if you will. I took my shoes off because it is relatively hot. It's in the mid-90s. And the color temperature of the sun is around 40,000 Kelvin. You can tell that's very bright, very bright. Sunlight is kind of a bluish light. If all you filmmakers and light studiers and colorologists know. I just saw the film Predators, which was shot in Hawaii, and it had a very earthy green, swampy tone with Adrian Brody, and it was really interesting. The Predators, they bleed a green blood, and it's a fluorescent green, not ultraviolet, excuse me, but it's a green that's like a glow-in-the-dark green, if you will, and it's really interesting the way that they made the story progress. That there's a bunch of people on an island, not an island. I won't ruin the whole thing, but if you've seen the trailer, it ruins it for you. You know, like they try to build suspense of like where are they in the first 15 minutes of the film. But if you watch the trailer, you know they're on a freaking planet. That's not Earth. But anyways, so the premise is that they're dropped in a bunch of people from Earth that are all these top specialists in warfare and violence, and they're getting hunted by the predators. Simplest story of that. Adrian Brody is the leader guy. He's like a mercenary, and kind of interesting. He has very brownish leader tones, and he has. There's different cultures there. There's many different races, so of course there's many different colors. There's not much to say about the movie. I mean, the Predators do see in thermal, infrared, and thermal imaging. So they do have the blue to red as like the blue being the cold spots and the red areas being the hot spots, well, the white being super hot spots, but it goes white, yellow, reddish kind of thing. Which was, it was inventive in 1987 with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was even usable in the Danny Glover one, the Predators 2. And right now, Predators with the S, the plural, was not a good film. Color-wise, I would give it a 6 out of 10. It's really strange, but and this is Nick Quesada signing out on Adam's Smooth Talk Radio. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time at Adam's Talk Radio. Bye.
All right. Well, that was Nick Quesada giving a word for Adam Smith Talk Radio. So, you know, he's a great guy. I love having him on the show. Now, later on, we're gonna be hearing more from more people on the show. Probably Nico Shafgan's gonna be giving some cool film reviews. Maybe Sam Johnson telling us a little bit more about everything, and Nick Quesada doing his thing. You know, he always knows what he's talking about. So just take it easy, and I will see you later. We're gonna be reporting from Tahoe, probably on the beach. Maybe Nick will have something to say about the beach, and we'll have a great time. So just take it easy till next time on Adam Smith Talk Radio. Goodbye.